Hi guys, today we're going to be reviewing the Tefal Pro Express Plus steam generator iron, model number GV8931. So here's a few shots of the iron. As you can see, it's currently powered off. I'll turn it on in a minute and show you how that's done. Right, so we've got it plugged in. The front, you've got a bit of like a digital display with some digital buttons. We'll push the bottom one and it lights up. And this is basically going through the motions to get it warm enough to iron. I've already had it on for a little while, so it's pretty much ready to go. I'll talk you through the buttons in a minute and I'll just show you a few of the other features that are quite handy. On the top here, we've got like a child safety lock, or just a general lock you could call it, which prevents the iron from coming out of its dock. All you do with that is just flick it back, and then here we go, the iron's free to go. So we'll lock it back in place. At the front is the storage unit, where the water goes. This comes off at a 45-degree angle, like so. And that holds 1.6 litres of water, which I think you'll agree is quite a lot. Right, so let's get into some ironing. First of all, we'll talk about the buttons and then we'll go to the ironing. So on the front, we've got a delicate button, a normal, a jeans, eco, and then we've got an OK for the water, an on-off, and an anti-calc. So what we'll do is, first of all, I think we'll just go with the normal mode. So we'll push the button, push the minimum, push the normal, and push the max, where I can find it. As you see, the one you've selected lights up. So we'll go normal. Just bear with me while I get an item to iron. Right, so we've got a t-shirt, just a normal everyday t-shirt. That will got iron, it's got a few creases in it, and we'll see how it handles this. So we'll flick the switch, flick the lock off even. Underneath you've got a button, so you can see that, like a trigger button, which provides the steam. So push that, and you can see plenty of steam. So we'll iron, give it a few squeezes as we go. You can hear it go. And wow, this is pretty easy, to be honest. I mean, not a massive fan of ironing, but it just seems to glide over. So we'll whack that back in there, and we'll lock it. I mean, you don't have to lock it every time you use it, but personally, I'm a bit of a klutz, so I'll probably just knock it off. So I'm just going to go with locking it. So let's try some jeans and see how it copes with the jeans. Just bear with me a sec. Right, so we've got the jeans, so we'll select on the front the jean mode, which is max. So that will provide more steam to get the creases out of jeans. As we all know, jeans are pretty difficult to iron. So we'll give it a sec to warm up to the setting, and then we'll go for it. As it's warming up, I'll talk you through another feature, power zone. If you push this, massive amount of steam come out as we're ironing, which will make it so much easier to iron. Shouldn't be long now, just warming up. One thing I will talk about while we wait for this iron to heat up, that I'm not overly keen on, is the size of the unit on the ironing board. I mean, if you had like a table or a unit next to the ironing board, which is probably going to be better, or even a bigger ironing board, it'd probably be a lot easier to iron. But myself, we haven't got one of these yet, but I think I'm going to have to purchase one because at the moment it just seems to be in the way. But that's another issue. But anyway, as we can see now, the iron is heated up, indicated by the light. So let's give it a whirl. Flick the switch off again. Take the iron off. We'll do the power, there we go. Massive amounts of steam. Straight over. Effortless. That's the button underneath I told you about. There we go. Pretty impressive. Lock it off again. And that's it. That was my review. Thanks for watching. Hopefully it's been very helpful. See you later.